you stand outside your cabin? So this was the thing that I told. He told me that you have something different. You have something different. I can see, and if we work together, we can do much more thing for AI. Because I still remember when I joined in 2019, AI was newly introduced branch. No seniors. Right now you have seniors, but for me there was no senior from AI branch, and no one was there to guide, like how you are going to start your journey in AI. And being from a like background or being from a place where this AI or this computer science is nowhere. No one know about what is computer science, what is AI. So being from that place and being researching everything and being aware about new technologies was something that I was doing every day. It was not only like I was studying. No, I was playing. We used to do every kind of thing that you guys do in hostels, right? I will tell you one incident. Like we used to burst crackers in front of warden room. So we used to do every kind of thing that you guys do in hostels. We used to play truth and dare. I will tell you one incident. What dare we gave. Like we used to burst. It was something different. Not like in front of warden room. More like next level to the field. So every time like we used to do every kind of thing. You have to tell what you are doing in your life, what you are doing in your like curriculum, what kind of things you are doing. So like it was approximately September. He called me. He told me that he wanted to do a conclave. It was AI conclave. And you won't believe this AI conclave is one of the biggest successful event of VIT Bhopal University. And it was an international event, and there were 6 speakers from all over the world, and 5 speakers were my connection. And they were one of the pioneer of the field. One was from Geo. He was Geo head data scientist. His name was Shailesh Kumar. He was there. One was from Japan. He is currently working at Philips. One from USA. And this person was running machine learning community. There are 78 chapters all over world that this person is running. And talking to him is something you used to get replies after 10 days, 20 days, 30 days. Like he has a personal assistant who used to reply. But when I gave him a LinkedIn request, he accepted my request. We came across in one event that was conducted by this World AI Summit. Every year World AI Summit happens in London. So in 2020 also World AI Summit was happened in London. And as I told, I participated in MIT USA competition. So I was top 5th rank. 5th rank and I got an opportunity to attend World AI Summit. And only 100 people from all over world used to attend that. And these 100 people were different people who were working in the same field, and they were pioneers. Believe me, 99% more than me. And I was like here, they were there. But the best thing is, like when you go in this kind of event, you build network. And this network can lead to anything in your life. Like after that, making network, it's like till now, there is nothing that I can't do, that I can't interact, that I got chances to like teach to the people from USA. There were some people from USA who were working in the field of this, already working as a Java developer, Android developer. So they came across after making networking with different places. They came across that we wanted to learn machine learning from you. We wanted to learn AI from you. We want to switch the career. And there were one student, like I can call him my student. I taught him that there was one student. He was 33-year-old. He was 33-year-old, and what he just wanted to give an interview in the field of machine learning. So he asked me to teach him for 3 months. Can anyone guess what he paid me? Yeah?
Free of cost.
Yeah, anyone else? Why only he? Is he listening or anyone else? Yeah? Okay. So I would tell you something. Like when I interacted him for the first time, it was a meet, Google Meet. He told me, like, he asked me, like there was a kind of conversation with him. He told me, I want Indian English. I want Indian English. I'm very fond to learn Indian English. I don't want this British English. So could you please teach me in Indian English? I told, yeah, I'm very happy. Why should I miss this opportunity? I will do this. And I started teaching him in the month of August. Yeah, it started freely, a kind of free session. First session was given free. I told him you can take 3 to 4 sessions free. After that, if you feel like something, you can give me a watch. Why? Because I'm very fond of watch and like shoes. So it was like, okay, I will give you the best watch. So I started the session. It was going very well. He was enjoying my company. He was actually learning many new things from me. And he gave his interview. And you would be amazed, he is also placed in Cisco. And he is a machine learning engineer in California. So, now talking about this thing, he told that I wanted to invite you here at my place, or I wanted to visit India, and I wanted to know whole India with you. And due to this lockdown, it has never been done. And other than that, he gave me approximately $1500 for taking 3 months. So this was the main thing that I did. That like I did every work, not only teaching work, not only guidance session, not only hackathons, not only these things, but even leadership skills. Like most of you sitting here, like I guess only few people know about it. If you talk about your third year, I took a session for the third year. I started a club that was AI Club. Anyone is aware about AI Club? Any core member of AI Club? Okay, what's your name? Can someone give mic for me?
Hello, good morning. I am Iman Majumdar. I am the currently operations manager of AI Club.
So basically, what is this operation manager? Which do you post?
So basically, it's just like below the lead. For becoming the next lead, I am getting trained. You can say.
And who introduces this? Like operation manager?
I don't know. Maybe Rahul Bhaiya. I think.
Okay. So basically, like this thing, like, can you tell me what is the vision of AI Club right now?
So currently the vision is like making AI more approachable to the normal public or like
No. What is the vision of your club? AI
yeah, for AI club only I'm saying. Okay, for now it is like most of the students don't have idea about AI. We are trying to make it such that like teach it in a simplified way. We are organizing events based on that, so that for now at least we can teach each and every like student that what AI is exactly, or like what are the different fields of AI and what you should choose. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, it's about AI Club. Like, anyone is interested to know about the journey of AI Club? Anyone? Okay. So this thing, when like I was talking to my program chair, when he told about AI Conclave, then there were people who were continuously working from last 6 months to open a club in university, and its name was AI Club only. But when I came in contact with him, it took me 6 days to open AI Club. Only 6 days to get every formal decisions from every perspective of every faculties, even from the vice chancellor. So there were different clubs in the university. There were Android club, there were some CDC club, career development club. Other than these, nature trekking club, and more than this, there was some of the club which were non-technical club, drama club, and these all things are one of the best club. Like other than this technical, all clubs are best. What I say, but like when I started this technical club, I was like, will someone come and join this club or not? Will someone would be interested to join this club? What would be the vision that should I follow? So basically, when I started this AI club, there was a single vision, and the only single vision that I follow in my life is that I don't want to create followers. I just want to create new leaders for the tomorrow. And with this motive for creating new leaders for tomorrow, a new introduction to a new club was given. A new introduction to a new club was given, in which the main motive of the club was to establish AI, was to establish leadership in the college, was to tell what actually club means. Because there were different inactive clubs in the university. Like almost 15 clubs were there and all was inactive. And when I started AI club, you won't believe now it's more than 50 plus clubs. And all the people who have opened the new club have worked under me as a team. So you guys can see what kind of impression this thing created. No one was interested to open any club. No one was interested to think what actually this thing can cause, what actually leadership is there. Like after seeing how I led the club, after seeing how I led kind of a new scenario in VIT Bhopal, the main thing about VIT Bhopal changed. New clubs were evolving, new clubs were being introduced, new people were starting new clubs. So this is the way how I started AI club. And in my 1 year of tenure, it was one of the biggest club of VIT Bhopal University, one of the successful club of the university, and it was ranked 1 club of VIT Bhopal University during my tenure. So this is one of the biggest leadership skills that I achieved from my club. So see, in the similar way, like you guys can come across, like if it is about public speaking, like if I call someone come on stage and speak, so you guys would be like, what should I speak? You would be speaking something else and there will be something else in your mouth. You can't tell what it is. Same thing, right? So it happens. Like I can assume that scenario. When I was sitting there, when like people used to speak here, when people used to call me here, I was like shivering. Like what should I say? What should I tell? Like it's my approximately 7th session. Before this, I took many sessions in some of the schools, some of the colleges, and it's my 7th session here. And every day I'm building my confidence. Every day I'm making people aware how this public speaking is playing an important role in your college life. In the similar way, this DSA is also one of the important things. So a very small request, if you want to be placed in one of the reputed institute, a reputed company, so what you need to do, you need to work on DSA. You are from different backgrounds, data science background, machine learning background, but DSA is one of the major things that would be taking you to different new skills. And believe me, this Cisco, this DSA played an important role to take me to Cisco. I will tell you the interview experience as well. How I have been through 4 interviews in a single day. How I have survived 7 hours of interview. It was 7 hours of interview. So next slide, please. New skills. Yeah. And believe me, this Cisco, right? This DSA played an important role to take me to Cisco. I will tell you the important role to take me to Cisco. I will tell you the interview experience as well. How I have been through 4 interviews in a single day. What was your vision? How I have survived 7 hours of interview. To do till the end of it was 7 hours of interview. So next slide, please. New skills. Yeah. And believe me, this Cisco, right? This DSA played an important role to take me to Cisco. I will tell you the important role to take me to Cisco. I will tell you the interview experience as well. How I have been through 4 interviews in a single day. What was your vision? How I have survived 7 hours of interview. Till the end of it was 7 hours of interview. So next slide, please. New skills. Yeah. And believe me, this Cisco, right? This DSA played an important role to take me to Cisco. I will tell you the important role to take me to Cisco. I will tell you the interview experience as well. How I have been through 4 interviews in a single day. What was your vision? How I have survived 7 hours of interview. Till the end of it was 7 hours of interview. So next slide, please. New skills. Yeah. And believe me, this Cisco, right? This DSA played an important role to take me to Cisco. I will tell you the important role to take me to Cisco. I will tell you the interview experience as well. How I have been through 4 interviews in a single day. How I have survived 7 hours of interview. Till the end of it was 7 hours of interview. So next slide, please. New skills. Yeah. And believe me, this Cisco, right? This DSA played an important role to take me to Cisco. I will tell you the interview experience as well. How I have been through 4 interviews in a single day. How I have survived 7 hours of interview. Till the end of it was 7 hours of interview. So next slide, please. And believe me, So you have enjoyed 4 months of your college life, offline college relate any time in your life, right? So in the similar way, like there's nothing like time or thing which can be like done or which can be like look forward in this university or other place if you are studying. And if you talk about the things, as he said, that आधा आधा ही हो पाता है, right? वो आधा आधा भी नहीं हो पाता. It's nothing like it's never complete. You think it's incomplete, but it's never incomplete because you never started with courage. You never started with the same passion that you want to learn new thing, right? So like when you start something with passion, once you start something with kind of love that you want to show to your field, that you want to show to yourself, that you want to tell to others, like yeah, this is the main thing that I am working on, this is the main thing that actually I want to develop. So when you have a courage, when you have a kind of something like fear of losing something, like if you have a fear of losing something, that can lead you to something new, that can lead you to something better, that can lead you to something unique about yourself. You can develop a new idea. You can develop what actually you are. When you are aware about what you are and what are your like power, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses, so you can do anything. Like it's like something you are already knowing. This is my strength, and this is the thing. If I do, I can do anything, right? So same thing happens with the like scenario, doing something very less, or doing something very inconsistent. Because a man is also sitting here, still be knowing that like if a person is consistent towards this field, the topic that we are covering, DSA, they can do anything. It's not like 26 LPA, it's not like 48 LPA, it's not like 1 crore. You can be anywhere in the world. Because this thing, if you are very good in the same field that you are working in, this computer science field, you can do anything. You can do disasters. And like talking about these disasters, there has been 8 hackathons that I have been participated, and eight all of them has been internship. And one of the biggest achievement that I would be telling you was conducted by Amazon, and it was my team was ranked 8th rank, and there were 7 winners. That day we literally cried. Just like one place in waste. It was not about the prize pool. It was just about the thing that you are doing. And all the 7 people that who won, they were working in the industry from last 15 years, 15 years plus experience. When you go in a hackathon, they are nothing like doing the same college. You are sitting beside your partner, right? Do you know about him? What do you know about him? Just tell freely. Mike. A very simple question I want to ask, like, is everyone aware about their people who are sitting beside them? Yes? Who is saying no? Okay, we will do with mixed opinion also. Like, you know about him. Tell me the truth, what actually know about him?
He used to do मैं ऐसे जानता मतलब जैसे आया मतलब स्टेशन चलते होते रहता हूँ उसके रूम में बस उतना ही रहता
It's not like you are going to butter him. Tell me the truth.
मतलब enjoyment बस होता है मतलब ये कितना मतलब पढ़ा है ऐसा मतलब कितना इसकी knowledge है skills कितनी जानते हैं वो नहीं जानता.
Okay, can we do like ladies change in the sitting arrangement? Yeah, can like you guys sit with an unknown people? You don't know? Hurry up, you have 2 minutes. Yeah. Unknown people. No one would be knowing about each other. Unknown people. A small game I would be playing with you all. Hurry up, 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. Yes. So, is it fine? Is it fine? Okay. So, I give you 30 seconds more. Just know about each other. Just 30 seconds. I wanted to know how you guys want to introduce yourself. Just take 30 seconds. Only you have to talk to the person sitting beside you and no one else. Okay, I see people sitting alone also. Why is it so? Okay, so listen to me. Yeah, time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Yeah. So I just wanted to know little bit experience when you guys are like to introduce to a new people. How actually it is? Anyone? Anyone want to tell? How actually you feel when you are introduced to a new person? Are you guys playing with me? Huh?
Her name is Aparna. She is from Cyberland also.
Yeah, anyone else? That nice one. Yeah.
It feels great. Like non-judgmental.
A little bit like
Yeah, yeah. Like my friends are like cameraman, he is always judge what he's doing and all, but he's not judging. Yeah.
nice.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Yeah, you.
भैया थोड़ी अजीब लगती है दूसरों लेकिन बाद में ठीक लगता है मतलब जानता अच्छा लगता है कि इतने लोगों को जानना है
Yeah, he is nice guy. He is continuously speaking.
Always is like nice when we are meeting to new people, like talking to new people. Especially like I met her the next day when I was like about to.
I told about unknown people, right?
No, no, I just got my like we are partially unknowns, but
So this is the main thing that I learned from my webinars that I do. Like when you sit with people you don't know, you continuously actually listen what the speaker is saying. You continuously are curious to know about other person, right? It's been like kind of an explanation that is simply told right now here. No one was taking the mic. But now it's three people, and he is telling some other experience, and he is telling some other experience, right? So it's all about experience that matters and nothing else. There are some people sitting at the back. Can someone give mic to them? I just wanted to have a one-on-one interaction. Give it to anyone you like. Okay. Show some confidence. If you can't show confidence here, then you can't do anything. Sometimes thinking twice can lead you to disaster.
Hello?
So, what's your name? Sorry.
Iman.
Sorry?
Iman.
Iman. What actually does your name mean? What's the meaning?
Okay, like in singing there is a rag, it's called Iman.
Okay. So basically, like I wanted to ask you something. Like, what's your expectation from this whole workshop or whole session?
So I actually already knew about you because I'm in AI club. From Rahul way actually I got to know. And I was just happy to meet you. And in general, I wanted to see like how like one of my senior reached to the top, and like I was inspired in general, and I came for that. Yeah.
Basically, that nice to know that still AI family used to remember me.
They remember you a lot actually.
It's been a very nice journey. We were like when I started with this AI family, and like talking about 19 best, 20 best, now 21 best, and someday 22 best. So it's like every day when I meet a new batch, every day I meet a new year people. So it's like they are different. Like everyone is different in their different ways. They know like how actually things are being resolved. So they know how actually the things are being resolved. Every time if I meet you for 30 minutes, right? If I meet you for 30 minutes, if I meet someone for 30 minutes, I will actually know what this person has, what is the like currently state of this person, to what level he or she can think. So this is the way. Okay. So this is the way how it actually works. And talking about the roadmap, like roadmap, it's very simple. Should I tell what actually I followed, or should I give you something which you should follow? Realistic, realistic is that okay. So reality hit hard, very hard. When you came to know about something, it's something it doesn't exist, and it hurts very hard. So like when I started second year, so like when I started in first year, I followed pi shift learning. Anyone here know about pi shift learning? Pi shift learning, anyone? No one. Do you know what is the structure of pi? What is the value of pi? Okay. So basically, the structure is like this, right? Yeah. So like when I followed, like when I was studying, I came to know about this concept in one of the novel. That what actually pi stands for. Pi has two pillars, right? Actually, pi has two pillars. These two pillars are strong pillars. With the support of these two pillars, the upper bound is established, right? In the similar way, I wanted to establish my life. I wanted to establish something in my life. I wanted to learn something in my life. There were different kind of technologies, different kind of scenarios that are going on. I was like, I need to learn AI. I need to learn machine learning. I need to learn Java. That confused man. He's sitting here. He know. I told him like I want to learn everything. He was like, you can't. Take one thing, learn it, and do next thing. And the same thing I followed. And what I did, I started bicep learning. I went deep down. I wanted to make two stems. That's like pillar of the pie. I wanted to make two things of my life. One was machine learning, other was the computer vision. These two things, I was like, I need to know everything about computer vision and machine learning. Still, I don't know everything, but I know much more the thing that I was 3 years back. So I started this thing. I went very deep down machine learning, very deep down computer vision. In the same thing, what happened? I used to develop new skills and the upper bound. And anyone want to guess what that upper bound mean? What that upper bound? What kind of business it would be? So the upper bound is something that I want to know everything, every technology. I was just curious what actually is satisfying, what actually what is my actual interest? When I was going through every technology, I just wanted to know my interest, and I found my interest lies in machine learning and computer vision. And in that upper bound, basically, I wanted to know every technology because if I am placed in company, so if some company is next, in coming years, so what should I do? I should know about every technology. If my boss says you have to work on this thing, I should know actual definition at least. What this actually mean, so that he can fire me. Because the chances of failure are very high this time. So this is the main thing that I wanted to know. This is the main shape passive learning that I followed in my first year. When I came to know that my interest lies in machine learning, computer vision. So like different scenarios, webinars were going on, roadmap and other things. People used to tell, "Ye kar lo, do this, you will succeed." I tried, but I failed. Maybe that would be only for that person, not for others. But I'm going to tell you one of the truth. This thing, the roadmap that I'm going to tell you right now, you guys can follow. If you follow this thing, you will say you are 98% succeed. So basically, your second year, third semester is going to end, right? It's not late to start right now. You can start right now. There are 3 more semesters left. Because in fourth year, you have nothing to do. There's a capstone project of 20 credit. You need to work on the capstone project and nothing else. These 3 semesters can change your life. It's not about getting marks, it's about getting skills. Because marks anyone can get. General scenario I will be taking, I'm not targeting anyone here. Like we are sitting in placements right now. Okay? So there are persons who have been shortlisted for 9 GPA, but still not placed. Maybe you will be working on the subject, you will be knowing the theory part, you will be not knowing the practical part. So this is the main thing that I wanted to tell. If you have skills, you can succeed anywhere. You can survive anywhere. And if you have only like this theoretical knowledge, scoring 9 GPA or something, scoring 9 GPA is not bad. You can score, but scoring skill with 9 GPA is the best combo. Can someone guess what would be my GPA? Two more guesses? What is it?
7.
Okay. So basically, it's right now 8.35. So till like 6 semester it has been at 8.35. So like in online it has been always down because I was occupied with hackathons, other things like I used to do. Like there were classes going on. Sorry ma'am, I used to say like I'm going to say this thing. There were online classes going on. I used to do it like on my mobile phone and I used to take sessions from other countries. Like I used to give the session. So this is the main thing that I did in lockdown. Like I was like I can score marks in online. It is very easy to score marks. Very easy. I know like who is sending answer to who. Even like I know this is the answer that has been on Google. But you can say like you can see what kind of margin they are giving. They are giving you marks. On the same 10 mark question they are giving you 9. So this is the thing everyone know. It has been not hidden from anyone. Like everyone know how this online things has been going on. But the major thing is like how you are actually benefited from it. It's not about the classes, it's about what kind of skills you have learned online. Like what thing you are proud of. Like if I tell you, like what motivates you, the biggest thing I would be telling you here, that what motivates me. Like every time when I used to see myself 6 months back, like what I was 6 months back and what I am right now. I will always see like there has been a fall, there has been a growth. So this fall and growth led me to something motivate me every time. When like it's like no, like when you see your past, you used to remember differently. No backside, we are not talking about other past. We are talking about in educational way. Okay, so don't go in your past. So like when you go in your past, in your experience, like related to like fields that you're working on, or related to something like you wanted to work for your dreams and other things. Like if you talk about dreams, I don't have any dream. Every time I went, I fought and I succeed. I failed, and that was the main thing that I call a dream. That's an experience and nothing else. So dream is nothing like it's an imaginary word, and that can lead to like different emotions in your life, different things that you wanted to know. You are like curious to do this thing. Some of you are sitting here in the auditorium. Odi plays in Microsoft, Odi plays in Google, Odi plays in different companies. No one knows what you are going to do, right? So the next thing is about the roadmap. Like in your second year of college, the first thing that you should work on is DSA. DSA. DSA mark this word. Without DSA, you can't do anything. Because DSA is something that is going to be evolving every day. Every day, a new situation is going to. You are working on a code. You can pass all the test cases, but someone is other person who's sitting in other part of the world working on the same code, but with less high complexity. time complexity plays an important role in DSA, in the course and other things. So this is the way I used to start it. Like I started DSA when I was in like maybe you can say fourth semester. Fourth semester was going to end. I started DSA. So like this DSA was done in third semester. It was an interim semester, and I haven't attended any class. Any class. It was on mobile phone and it was going on. I was not knowing what is linear search, what is binary search, what is actually what is the difference between arrays and linear? Like people used to say dynamic allocation and allocation. People used to say no, it is not like that. But I was like blank. I was not knowing about DSA. When I started DSA, I was like completely occupied with DSA. I didn't left machine learning. Machine learning was going side by side because I can't sleep if I don't know. Like if I don't work on machine learning, and like in a day I used to like spend 2 to 3 hours on machine learning. If I don't spend 2 to 3 hours, I can't sleep. And this thing is the cause that actually generated a passion inside me regarding machine learning. Same with the DSA. I started DSA. DSA is something that you need to be consistent. Like someone asked me about the reality, right? So the reality is the main thing that you need to be consistent in DSA. You should start DSA. Second thing that you should start is public speaking. By public speaking, what I mean is you are making your unique personality. Like you are sitting here right now, like you are sitting here in the auditorium. How many of you, like I just wanted to ask, how many of you know him? The person you are sitting on the third bench, that black t-shirt. Okay, it's two people. It's not like to be afraid. It's two people. But when you start public speaking, you are coming from that taste through shades, and the people sitting on like underbelly, they will be recognizing you. Yeah, that person is coming because he has that skill. He has that aura to speak in the people, to speak in the public. Because speaking in the public is something very like you can say courageous thing, where you need to tell like what the people would be having, what perspective other people would be having, what other people would be thinking about you. Right now, many of you would be having different kind of mindset about the speaker who is speaking here, or about the people who are doing the thing. So this thing is a major role, like public speaking. When you are into public speaking, you are aware about the world. You are aware about the things. And this public speaking, I'm again saying this public speaking helped me a lot in my interviews. Like in the third round of interview, it was 2.5 hour interview, and there was more than 30 to 35 questions. There were 30 to 35 questions, and I haven't skipped any question. Any question. I was not knowing about the question, but I had the confidence that I can deliver the interview. He asked me like a question about machine learning. He asked me a question about machine learning, unsupervised learning, and supervised learning. What is the difference? It is something now a person who is studying in 9th standard know what is unsupervised learning and supervised learning. So I thought like he wanted to play with this question. He is expecting something else. So what I did, I was thinking that how should I tell him? Maybe it was my day. There was a dog sitting beside him. There was taking like interview from USA, and he was sitting in his home, and there was a dog, and suddenly something was in my mind. I can take an example of dog and cat. I can easily take an example of dog and cat, like how to recognize which was which one is dog, which one is cat, and how these things work. I told him about two things. Sir, right now you are sitting with your dog. Can I know his name? So he told his name is Patty. So I told him, sir, your dog name is Patty. I had a cat, and maybe I can give her name as Mike. So he told, okay. So what you wanted to tell? What actually you wanted to figure out here? I told that this is the best example of supervised and supervised machine learning. Now, if you want to distinguish, like there are different pictures, different poses. If you take like some dogs are like cats only. Like if you take a similar picture of a dog, similar picture of a cat, and like it's the third image that you are getting, and the third image is of dog, but you are saying it is cat. So how this thing work? How the person will be recognizing? So he told. So it's a kind of a smart answer that I expected. Like he was like literally, he told that it was a kind of a smart answer that I expected. And I actually salute the presence of mind that you saw dog. And you won't believe by seeing the dog, I asked this question. This was the, like, there were different same kind of question that happened, different same kind of question, like people who were sitting beside me, like it was in hostel only, I was doing the interview. Everyone was there, like they were know what actually I did, how actually I was responding. Like in the starting, I was sweating. Like I told him, can I get some water? He told, you can have anything. So I told, okay, sir, I'm going to take water and I'm coming in 2 minutes. I went there. It happened like different things have been asked. He asked me one of the real life example. There was a scenario. Basically, like if you guys want to listen, like this is one of the thing, very uncommon question that has been asked in the interview. Like I wanted to give you a scenario. Anyone, if you have a courage, there's a treat on Undervalley. I will give you a treat on Undervalley if you can give a perfect reply to my question. Okay? So the question is like, you are sitting in a meeting. Assume you are placed in some company, some good company. You are sitting in a meeting with boards of director as well as your manager. There is a thing that your manager is going to deliver an idea to your clients as well as board of director, and there's an idea, very nice idea. You guys have prepared a PPT, your manager and you have been prepared a PPT, but you have to sit in the meeting and your manager is going to deliver the speech, going to deliver the idea. Now what the thing that manager did, he made a mistake. While saying something on the idea, he made mistake. He took it in other way. Now, what you guys would do, like if you were there as an employee sitting in the meeting, should you interrupt him like while he said that mistake, or you should take him out and tell that you did this mistake? What you guys should do? Anyone want to give it a try? Is the question clear? Yeah, so basically the question is that, like if you are sitting in that meeting, your manager is giving some presentation, and if he made mistake, so should you interrupt him inside the meeting in front of board of director, or you should go out and say something to him and tell? One by one. I just wanted like people please raise your hand, and one by one. There, it's all about trade. I don't want to waste money.
Okay, sir. So when I'm sitting in with the board of directors, sir,
Like let them also listen.
so when I'm sitting with a board of directors, there will be many people who know much more than even I know. So interrupting the manager in that on spot would not be a wise decision, sir. So after the meeting is halted, it comes to a break, I would try to talk to the manager, sir, because improvising is always better than regretting later on. The goal is to go over and above everything so that we can reach our final destination, so that we can achieve the goal that we are working towards. So my thing is, I will talk to the manager, not on spot, but I will ask him to come out of the room when there is 10 minutes coffee break or something, and I'll talk to him about the same. That is what I would.
Okay, that's a nice answer. Like it is expected answer. What's your name?
That's the results.
Please guys. Yeah. Next, want to give it a try? Instead of carrying back, you can answer questions.
I would say it depends on how big of a mistake it is. So if it's a small mistake that can be rectified later, I will wait for the meeting to end, and after that tell him that yeah, you did this mistake. But if it's a big mistake, then I don't want the client to get a idea that yeah, he will be doing this and then I can't provide it. Because in the end of the day, after manager, I have to work.
Yeah.
And I don't want that if I cannot provide something that his mistake like causes like loss to the company. So that's why if it is a big mistake, like he says something that will actually like that we can't provide or that will actually hurt the company, then I will stop in between.
Okay, so it's like little bit similar, but very good. So next anyone wants to give something different other than these both? Someone?
I will do some sign language because I know the manager.
Right.
क्योंकि
मैं मैनेजर को जानता हूँ पहले से, मैं उसके साथ काम कर चुका हूँ, तो वो मुझे समझ जाएगा कि मैं क्या कहना चाह रहा हूँ, तो वो बाहर आएगा, मैं उसे समझाऊंगा।
Okay, so your manager will be having a sign language with you,
हाँ,
right?
वैसा ही कुछ।
Yeah. It's like friends, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
It's nice to have friends in office. Yeah, next one.
Yeah, so actually the thing is that if my manager makes mistakes and he makes a mistake and I'm sitting there, so first of all, the client knows what he wants and he will actually recognize the mistake. So the thing is that I would not interrupt him right there, because even if the client ignores the mistake and he wants us to give the any project or wherever he comes from, it will show that we do not have a professional relationship among us. So the main thing that client wants is that we deliver what is the best, but actually interrupting him in between would show that our professionalism to not that at that level. So
Yeah, so basically it's right only. Ma'am, any guess you want to? Okay. Yeah, so like, yeah, yes.
It is similar to the fight between parents where you cannot choose a single side, right? So what I would suggest is that I will try to question it in a way, like try to ask the questions to the manager in front of me.
Single question, do you believe in inheritance?
Yes. Then I will try to direct the question in a way that managers could understand that what is the direction it should be going, and in this way, in a professional matter, this can be done.
Yeah, so there also. Like, I can't see any girl responding to my questions. Only boys are active right now. Girls don't want to be placed in good companies.
I will text the manager about the mistake, and it will depend on him if he wants to discuss it at the moment or later on, depending on the level of the mistakes.
Okay, so basically you guys want to know what I replied to this question? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. No,
So
we can take one.
I think I'll interrupt him, because if the wrong idea will be perpetuated to the client, then they will not take our project. So it's better to rectify the mistake then and there than to regret later.
Yeah. So basically it's great answer. Like everyone told about, like they would be not interacting in between to the manager, so that like the meeting would be disturbed or the client would be knowing about what the bad thing is going inside the meeting. So like, do you guys want to listen what answer I give to my like interviewer regarding this question? So basically, I would be repeating the question for sir. Sir came here late. So the question was like, he asked me like, you are in a meeting with your manager and board of directors. There is a very like new product that is going to be introduced, and your manager is going to do a presentation. And in presentation, what he did, he made a mistake. Like while speaking something, he spoke something else. That was unexpected, and that was something leading to some other way. So what should you do? You should interrupt him in the meeting, or you should take him outside and interrupt him. So the answer I gave him, like it was very sudden. It came in my mind, like in between of the like meeting. It was approximately 26 questions that was asked in the interview. So what I gave, I told them, sir, the best thing I can do there is, I will keep it secret. I will be sitting there. I will be observing what actually he is going to do the next, because he would be also aware about the mistake that he made. He would be knowing, yeah, this is the mistake that I made. He had that experience. He had took presentations before also. So maybe by correcting that mistake can turn to a new idea. This mistake can turn to a new idea, and if we are going outside the room, the idea, the plan we were discussing would be coming with a new idea that was unexpected, and that could be leading to the profit to the company. So I will be not interrupting them inside the meeting. After the meeting, we would be having general talk, and I would be telling him what best thing he did in the meeting and what I learned in the meeting. So this was the answer I gave, and there were two persons who were taking the managerial interview. They told this is one of the unexpected answer we got in 15 years of our interviewing experience, because they were asking the same question to different people, and still I haven't seen this question anywhere. It was a scenario based question, and I came across with this idea. So best thing is like how your presence of mind is working, how actually you are dealing, how actually you are thinking. Every time you will be thinking, yeah, I am reading DSA, but I can't do anything. I am reading this thing, I am reading DLD. DLD, you guys have DLD this time? Please study, please, DLD. Because DLD is one of the major thing, like it's been second year or third year or fourth year. Like everyone has faced DLD subject. It's believed that like being from computer science, it is one of the like dangerous subject for us. So that's what I wanted to tell. When you are going to start your second year journey, you should start with DSA. Because if you are starting in DSA in second year, so you are almost 70% far away from the other people. Because like after third year, like once the third year ends, there will be placements. In placements, every day new companies will be coming. Yesterday only, like most of us, like most of the final year students are staying in Bhopal. So for this placement and other purpose, because like they don't have a good connection at like their place, so they are staying here in Bhopal. Yesterday only I saw there were 4 companies and 4 continuous papers that has been done from morning to night. So this is the thing, when you went like when you are in fourth year, you don't have like time to study DSA. You don't have time to revise. You only have time to practice new code on Lead Code, HackerRank or somewhere else. So the best thing that you should start your journey right now is with DSA. Start with one question a day. Maybe you can get 30 minutes to the particular question. Believe me, after 30 days, that would be needing 30 seconds to hit the logic. The next thing is public speaking. You should know about the public speaking because public speaking can help you to get better connections all around the world. Third thing is you should start participating in hackathons because hackathon can change anything. Because every time you participate in a hackathon, there's a new skill that you need to learn. Like talking about my 8 hackathon experience, every time I learned a new technology. Either it's Microsoft Azure or it's AWS S3 Maker or it's AWS other platform or DL3 Intense. So it's like kind of the thing I used to hear this word for the first time when I participated in a hackathon. And the hackathon is approximately of 10 days, 20 days, this kind of international hackathons are there. So we used to read the things, we used to learn those all things. And we used to grasp the things so that we can work on the hackathon, we can learn the new things, we can learn the new skills. The better way to acquire new skill is to learn from the hackathons, to participate in the hackathons. And if you guys want to ask which hackathon you should participate in any hackathon. Either it is a prize pool of $50,000 or it's a prize pool of $0. Just gain the experience. Experience can lead you to win. As I told you about IIT Roorkee, what I expected and what I got is something else. Same thing happens with the hackathon. If you won a hackathon or if you won something for your life for the first time, that happiness, you guys know what it feels like. In the similar way, once you start hackathon, you come at least like third or second also. So you would be like, yeah, we are happy. We are much more aware about these things. We are much more genuine. We are much more learning in our life. And 3 to 4 hackathons. If you look back, after doing 3 to 4 hackathons, if you look back, you will find that you have achieved a lot in your life. You know about new technologies. You know about new things. Like college is not going to tell you about what is AWS, what is Microsoft Azure. Like they are not going to tell you, take your hands and teach you the same thing. It's not linear algebra or it's not computer architecture. So it's all about the skills. It's all about the new things that you want to learn in your life. So I told first thing is DSA, you should start DSA. Second thing is public speaking. Third thing is hackathon. These 3 things, only 3 things you can do in your second year. Not talking about the third year. We are done with this thing. In third year, what should we do? Third year, you can go for internships. Like if I tell you about my internship experience, like I was in second year. I got a data science internship. I got a data science internship through LinkedIn. Like I was completely like very much, I wanted to become independent. I just wanted to become independent. And the single motto that led to me to find internship, because I wanted to do the work, but I just wanted to earn so that I can actually get new things what I want. So I started the internship. that was a data science internship at a startup company. Like the stipend was not much more, it was 10,000 per month. So it was a remote work. I did 3 months and I enjoyed the work. The offer was to start with them at Pune during the lockdown. They wanted to give it as a full-time employee. But main thing was I just don't wanted to start my career very small, with a very small base. Because I have worked for that. I wanted to acquire more new things. I wanted to learn new things, and the learning things plays very important role in my life. So the second thing about the second internship I will be telling you. My second internship I started when I was in third year. And it was also an off-campus internship. It's not about on-campus. It was an off-campus internship. In the third year, like there's like in IIT Madras, they were looking for research associates. They were looking for research associates, and they were only looking for MTech scholars. And I was from BTech and third year, and BTech in third year, and like there was not much more knowledge about the research things and other things. So I just gave my application. My application was shortlisted. I got a call from IIT Madras Research Lab, and the call was from AI division head as IIT Madras. We interacted on a phone call, and it was like I wanted to know more about your projects. I wanted to know more about you, and like the way you are speaking is something I wanted to find out how much genuine it is. So can we have a 30 minutes meeting? So I told yes, we can have it. In the 30 minutes, he asked me a project to explain, and you won't believe I explained each line, each word, because I remember each line and each word, because I coded it myself. So the main thing, he was inspired by this, and he was looking for MTech scholar. He told that we were not looking for BTech scholar or someone from other college. We are looking for IITians, as well as we are looking for MTech scholar. But after that interview, he told, you are the only single undergraduate that will be working at IIT Madras Research Lab with me, under 4 other people that will be from PhD scholar and MTech scholar. So this is the way that how this thing worked out. This is the way how I got my internship there. And you won't believe I worked as a team member for 2 months. For 2 months I worked as a team member. My role was to work on a computer vision, and the software was that I wanted to extract the data from invoice. Invoice is something that you get like in Super Bazaar or something where you go to ask the thing. Sometimes the invoice is written by hand. And the main thing is, if you want to convert that written invoice into digital form, you need to scan the things, and you need to convert word by word. And there are different languages. Don't forget there are different languages. And this was one of the biggest tasks. I was working with one of the MTech scholar as a team. That like MTech scholar was having good knowledge, but the main thing he was only having theory knowledge. So we started implementing things in MATLAB. In MATLAB we started implementing things, and we got the things that we wanted to develop a software. Within 2 months, I gave them a software, and that still software is under research at IIT Madras. And after 2 months, I was promoted as a team lead. And this is one of my biggest achievement in my life. Like starting the journey as a team member, working under MTech scholars and other people, and after that working as a team lead, and there were persons who were like much more like elder than me. I was working directly with the professor, and he was like, after I left this research thing, because there is nothing like it was kind of a 6-month internship. In research, you don't like, if you want to go deep to the research, you have good future, but if you are not interested, you should not go. So the main thing happened there, like when I was leaving the research thing, he told me, like, you can carry on the same thing, internship. If you don't want to convert it to a full-time research, you can carry on with the internship. He told that I am giving you a LOR, and still I have that LOR. And that in that LOR, he has written a single word. Like from up to down, he has written many things. Only the single word you will find that he has written everywhere my name. And the best thing he told, that I have met one of the best intern in my life. It's been his journey is also of 15 years experience. He told that I have interned many people. Every year they used to hire intern. But the way I have worked on, because like my field was AI, so I was interested, so I have worked on, I was completely going to the deep things. So I told you about that Google, right? Off-campus Google thing. So the off-campus Google thing, I submitted the resume as well as that LOR. Maybe that LOR was the reason I got shortlisted in 0.01%. Hopefully I made till third round, and after there were two more rounds, I was not qualified for the fourth round because my DSA was weak. Same the session. Like I also wanted someone would be telling me how this DSA can benefit me. Like there were two questions in the third round. One I did and one I was not aware. And you won't believe the difficult one I did, and the second question was very easy. I was not able to do because I was not knowing the concept of binary search very efficiently. So this is the major thing, how DSA is important, how DSA is, like DSA can lead you to different domain, to different technologies you can merge using DSA. So in everyday life you are using DSA, like that like person who was sitting there, he told me the answer. I asked him, do you believe in inheritance? Because he was giving completely answer related to inheritance. Like he was telling about the parent and the child class. So this is the way how you should follow the roadmap of the second year. Next slide. Yeah, so reality check. I just wanted, like, you guys have any idea, like, what you guys are doing right now with your life? Any idea? Like, anyone want to tell, like, what vision you guys have? What's the vision of your life? Yeah, Mike, please, here.
Yeah, actually, so my vision is not to get a lot of fame or something or earn a lot of money. I just want recognition for my work. Like if I've developed something in a company, like a products-based company. When you know a product is being launched, some superior personality should say that I have worked with this guy and he has developed this. And if there is a problem going on in the company, I should be the one on like the manager should say that give this to him, he will do it. That kind of recognition I want in life.
So basically this recognition he can develop. I can believe he can develop this recognition because when I asked you guys, like who is having that courage to speak in public, he was the one he stood first. So like I can see the person he is all about. Like it's been like almost 1 hour of the session. So I was interacting completely towards, like we were interacting on the questions, the replies he was giving. That was really very amazing replies that he gave. And it's something that we need courage to speak. Like if we are sitting there or here, we need courage to speak. We need that like power, what we are going to speak. So I completely believe he would be doing wonders in his life, and like the thing that you should carry on is public speaking. Make yourself important. Make yourself self-sufficient so that people can recognize you by your name, by your face. Like have that charm in your personality that people should surround you to know more about the things. So the best thing is about this. And reality check. Reality check thing I did first, like I asked you guys to sit like with unknown people. So when you are sitting with unknown people, you are knowing about the other person, right? You are knowing about the other person, you are getting different views and what the person would be thinking about you. And like if someday, like if I'm going in my office, I would be meeting my colleagues. And if I would be meeting my colleagues, there will be different persons, there will be different kind of environment in the office. So if I would be in, like, it says that like first impression is the thing that people notice, because it's not about the second impression you are going to get. It's only about the first impression. Similarly, it's all about the first impression, like how first impression you are going to make. And this first impression is something I call it reality check. Because once you are not aware about the things, you are not aware about the reality. Who asked me about the reality? Someone was there like sitting here, asked me to tell what is the reality roadmap, right? So this was the thing that I wanted to tell, the reality roadmap. I still believe that most of you would be going from here, like going to the hostels, sleeping, would be forgetting the things that has been told here. But believe me, in fourth year, you would be telling, बहुत याद आ रहे हो आप. Same thing. बहुत याद आ रही बातें. Same thing you would be saying. We used to say to our seniors, because it's not about seniors, it's about the thing who is going to guide us. Like what factor is going to affect us? What thing is going to motivate us? So the best thing is that. And if you are going like in other college, like you are sitting here in the same college, if you are going in other college, like there are different people you will be meeting, right? So you will be coming about, like you will be coming about the reality check. The reality check is the thing that what you are, what your skills are, and what actually you deal with. So this is the major thing about the reality check. Next slide, please. Yeah, public speaking, the key. Now I guess most of you have been aware about the thing, right? Public speaking, the key. Like, is there anyone who does stand-up comedy here? Anyone? Anyone can tell me about the best thing or unique thing about themselves? Anyone is here? Who has a unique feature or unique kind of like attitude in their life? No one is unique. Everyone is common. Okay, so I can say everyone is common. So how you are going to deal with this 2,500 people? How you are going to fight the race of placements? So basically, I want to tell you here, the public speaking. The public speaking, like I am here telling about the public speaking, the person who is like who was not aware about the things, who was extra introvert and who was just avoid people to meet. I am going to tell this topic. Isn't it amazing right now? We are going to listen from someone who don't have a belief on this public speaking, and now he is telling about public speaking. So public speaking, going with the thing, public speaking that came in my mind when I was like working on a project. I was working on a project with a team, like there were person from all around world. There was a team of 6 people, and it was a community-based project. That's a community-run Omdena. That person sitting of AI Club core member, he would be knowing about Omdena. Like Omdena is a tie-up that I did with the AI Club, and I worked on the first project. It was a community-based project, and from there I came to know about 6 people and like their life experience. Like they told, like when you are sitting very common in a public, no one will recognize you. No one is going to remember you about after this auditorium. The person is going to remember you if you are going to tell something, if you are going to tell something which is very unique about you, which is very charming about you, which is going to be like a headache, or is going to be head up in their mind. So this is the best thing about the public speaking. And like here they are sitting, they are from final years. You are from second year. Most of you have met your seniors, right? Like I had good experience, bad experience as well with juniors. Like most of them have interacted with me, like they wanted to know guidance. Some of have been interacted with me, like they wanted to tell seniors ho to kya. This was the things. No, it's very common. It's very common. It happens with like everyone, every year it happens. So basically the best thing, if you don't interact with your senior, you can't survive the college life. That's an hard story. Because who is going to guide you? How you are going to take fun out of your hostel life? Who is going to save you? Like if you are going to do something. So this is the thing that came when like you are like very frequent to the people, when you are going to ask the people that directly. There is no kind of introvert kind of the thing that you are going to dissolve. When you are going, like after leaving everything, what the other person would be thinking, what the other stage would be, like this is a stage, what the people would be thinking if I am speaking from here. If you are coming here, if you are saying that my name is Sandra, so it's okay. This is also kind of a courage that you need to know. Because if you will be coming here and if you are standing here, might be you will be, might be you will be not. That depends on the confidence that you have. So this confidence comes from public speaking. Ask me, like they are sitting here, like in the first year no one knows about them. No one. But after second year, when I started this public speaking, when I started leadership skills, when I started the journey of a club in VIT Bhopal University, there was no one who didn't recognize me now. There's no one like who would be telling that I did something wrong. One of the biggest event that I told you about, the AI conclave, 6 international speakers, 5 was my connections that came from public speaking. Public speaking is the key that can lead you to the better future. All the things that covered in the PPT right now is something that you need to follow in your daily to daily life. Because more than after 1.5 years, you are going to sit for placements, right? So when you are going to sit for placements, the questions would be similar. The coding questions would be similar. You pass the coding round. But when you go for the interview, so what you will do in the interview? If this kind of the imagination question the interviewer is going to ask. Because I still remember every day in front of me, my friends give interview. They are being shortlisted to interview. But after giving 99% correct answers, after giving 99% correct things, the interviewer is being satisfied. The feedback that he is giving, that yeah, it's an excellent thing. It's a good approach that you are going to give. But they are not being placed. Why? Because you need something unique while responding to the interviewer. Because you know, like he's taking the interview from the morning, he would be listening the same question from other people. He wanted to know something unique about you. He wanted to know something unique something other kind of different kind of scenario that you can create in your mind right now while the interview. So this is the major thing that you can do with public speaking. Like you can ask or you can check back my history that I was not kind of very confident. I was sitting there only. Like every time I used to sit there, I used to play game. That side corner was my place. I used to sit there, I used to play game. Like sometimes it's like the other person is going on the stage, he is speaking the same thing. Why can't I do? Why? What was the bad thing about me? I can also do. But when I came all this fear, I'm standing in front of you right now, telling you the whole story that I came across. So this is the major thing that I got from public speaking. Next thing. Yeah. Interesting topic? Okay. So yesterday night when I was preparing the PPT, I thought that I should keep this topic because I came to know about some certain incidents that took in the university as well. So the best thing is friendship. While you are working anywhere, while you are anywhere in the world, the best thing is friendship. The person you are surrounded with, the people who are actually caring for you, the people who are actually looking for you, the people who are happy in your success and sad in your failure, who are motivating you to do next thing. So anyone here want to give me a reply what actually friendship means to them? Anyone? This time I want some girl audience. No, every time boys. Every time only boys are giving the replies. Give the mic to anyone. They should have courage to speak in the public.
So I think friendship is the most important thing in everybody's life. Surrounding yourself with a bunch of idiot. Sorry.
Everyone please quiet at the back.
As I said, friendship is important in everybody's life. Everybody has a friend to call any time. Even if they are caught up in a trouble, they're doing something, they're excited of something. Everybody needs somebody like that. And surrounding yourself with a bunch of a crazy head like you, passionate about something like you, always boosts up your confidence in another level. So I think everybody should have somebody like a friend in their life, a good friend, not somebody.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Yeah, please. Yeah, you will be getting a chance. I want new faces. Take this mic to there, in the middle. Maybe you can ask the peoples. Guys, I gave about public speaking. No one is going to follow public speaking. Is it like that? Okay, no problem. He wants to speak.
So the thing is, first comes family, sir.
Sorry, can you?
First comes family. When you are in some kind of a trouble, you go to your parents. they give you some ideas how you can tackle that issue. But now being in university, now I can't bother my parents for every single issue that I face in my life. So there comes in the friends. So I believe that if you have a good friendship, if you have a good circle, if you have good friends, your life is going to be very easy. Because if you face some problems, your friends will always be there for you. Yes, that's it.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
friendship.
nice. So basically, this topic came in my mind like yesterday night when I was working, like when I was like little bit, you can say disturbed by a news that I came to know. So like I wanted to tell that what this actually means. This friendship can lead you to something that can be a biggest part of your success. Like I'll be telling you a story here. Like I had a very good people. I always had a very good people surrounded by myself. I've been in fourth year. Like recently, I had a very big group of people, and each one is like very close to me, and I'm very close to them. The main thing is like when I was giving my Cisco interview, it was in hostel, and in the morning 9 a.m. it was, and in the hostel no one wants to wake up in the 9 a.m. Like if there's nothing, they wanted to sleep at 12. So they were there, like they were there in the room. Everyone was standing outside, so that they were making sure that no one should create noise outside, so that my interview should go well. So like once I gave my interview, after each round, I still remember there was a new guy standing with me, my friend. He was motivating me that you did the best. No one can say that you are like out of this round. And like this confidence, this motivation, and the second thing is like when I was giving my second round of interview, the people was not getting the first round of interview in Cisco. Like everyone was waiting for their turn. I got my first interview at 9. Just after 2 minutes, I got my second call for the interview. When I got the second call of interview, like Sri Ram sir, like the best person who is working day and night for the placement. Like when we was in second year, third year, we were not knowing like actually what he does. Like when we are in fourth year, like literally we cried. The mails we received in the morning 3 a.m., 4 a.m. It was like, you are VIT Bhopal Loyals. You need to roll. You are not going to shut down by just a single company. You are going to be placed in one of the super dream company. And I will make sure that each one of you get a place. And by October 30, most of you are doing 2 offers in your hand. Not only this, when I went to him, every time when I went to him, to his cabin, like it's something like when you go to him, it's like he has a mistake, very kind of this thing. It's kind of like, yeah, there is a fear that what will he say when you are going there. Like most of the time he scolded me. Like I went to his like cabin, what he told, like when I went to his cabin for the first time, I told that, sir, I am having this problem and I wanted to solve this thing. What he told, get out. Get out from my cabin. What are you doing right now? Is this time to talk? So you get out of my cabin. I went outside, I was standing, again he called me. And this time what he did, he consoled me. He told me that what you are doing is good, but this is not a way, because tomorrow you are going to be placed in a company, and this is not the way how you are going to talk to your seniors or how you are going to talk to your manager. So make that things that you can be aware about the things, what kind of behavior you are going to follow. And after that, that was very worst experience. First experience, worst experience with sir. Then after that we won hackathons. I came in contact with sir. I took many workshops online for second year, third year, like related to this only placements and other things. So I was completely in contact with him. I have seen closely working him. Like one day it was 4 a.m. He went for sleep, and the next day 5:30, same day 5:30 a.m. he called us in the auditorium for the test. 1.5 hours sleep. So this is the biggest thing that faculty is doing for the placements. I'm not talking about other people, but like the best thing he deserves. He is the only one we are getting good companies. we are getting good companies to be placed. Like there has been rejection. Like here, he is also sitting. Like his name is Shiven. He gave Cisco paper with me. We both qualified. We both qualified. We both gave interview. He gave 3 rounds of interview. I gave 4 rounds of interview. He gave HR round. The final round was HR round, but the position was different. He gave the HR round. But what happened? Like after the HR round, everyone was happy. Like it's done. These 2 are done. They would be getting the offer. But unexpected, the next morning the result came and like he was not there. His name was not there. So this is the main thing. Like after this, he went to Sriram sir. Like he went and Sriram sir what said? Sriram sir said, Mr. Singh, I will make sure you are going to be placed in one of the best companies. And legit, Sriram sir was like there were tears in Sriram sir's eyes. So this is not about a single person. He do it with everyone. Every student is same for him. So it's a kind of a very serious thing when you are going for placements. Before, like you would be getting many rejections. Talking about my thing, like I got rejected from TCS. It's a dream company, and I got rejected from TCS. Like the paper went well, but the main thing is I was not I didn't get like there was a kind of a badge. I didn't get a badge in TCS, and I didn't get an interview chance. So after that 15 days, I was not shortlisted in any company. Any company. Every day I was waking up, having lunch, sleeping. Same scenario we followed. Like again, there was a company, Cognizant, right? There was a company Cognizant. So in the Cognizant, what happened? Everyone was everyone is shortlisted, so everyone will give paper. But it was like 4.5. What we'll do with 4.5? How we will survive in Bangalore? How we will survive other places? So we both decided we will just turn on the camera. We will give for 2 minutes and we will turn off the test. We didn't give it. And next 10 days we were not doing anything. Then we went on a trip. We went on a trip for 2 days. It was weekend and we thought we are not doing here anything. Maybe we can go on a trip. We can enjoy it and we can little bit feel happy, or maybe we can start in a new way after coming from there. So we went on a trip, and the next day Cisco came, and we everyone applied for the Cisco. Everyone got shortlisted, and after 2 days there was a paper coding round of the Cisco. There were 31 MCQ questions and 2 coding questions, and 26 question we solved. MCQ question 26 question we solved, and it was the right answer that we gave to 26 question. And coding question, we didn't did one coding question, and we did only one coding question. But that coding question was best because we played with the time complexity of the question. And talking about the other 4 MCQ, since it was a minus marking, we put it was the trial. We just wanted to try any option. So you cannot say it was just only in sudden we did a little bit. We solved it. We were getting some expected answer. So last 4 we take the answer. And after that, approximately 10 people were there, right? 10 people were there who were sitting in the room giving the same paper, and only 2 from the same room got for the next round. So this is the scenario. This is the actual thing that actually happens in the placement. You don't need to be fear about being rejected from one company. It doesn't make any difference. Maybe I got rejected from TCS and I got Cisco. Something big is there every time. Every time something big is there in your life. You don't need to fear about anything. You just need to start. A single start can lead you to the better future, not destiny. Destiny means just a dream and nothing else. Yeah, talking about this friendship. So, ma'am, should I tell them about my friendship? Yeah. So it's a very unusual word. You would be hearing about this thing. Maybe this sounds a different meaning, but I will tell you a meaning, other meaning. So there's a group of people in my year, and they are very supportive. They are more than friends. They are kind of a family. We are 25 people. Still, they are we are in Bhopal, staying in Bhopal. No one went home. We are staying in Bhopal. We are sitting for placement. Some are placed, 11 are placed, some are not placed. We are there in Bhopal. We are giving every day they are giving papers and other things. We 25 people are living together. Now we know the importance of friendship. Few days back I was not well. there was a person, he was all night there for me, like I was having 10 knot fever. So like it's about the importance of the person you can fear when you are in friendship. So do you know what I call my group? It's a group of more than 100 people of friends. So what do you know what I call them? Any guess? Yeah? Who said that word? Yeah, that word is right. It's the Allah family. So anyone know meaning of Dalla in English? Anyone? Okay. So basically, listen to me. In English, this Dalla means broker. Okay? But according to me, this Dalla family is a broker. But every time when anyone is broken in the group, they used to wound up those all pieces with love. So this is the main thing we give it Dalla. That is DRS, loving, not the broker. So this group is all about my whole group. Like I have been to different stages of my life. There have been big hand of my friends. If we go on counting, and 100 names I can't count here. There have been major peoples. There are some people who would be sitting in Bhopal watching this live. I guess it is going live. So there will be people who will be watching there. And so it's a kind of a matter that friendship plays an important role in your college life, in your daily to daily life. Not only it's all about when you need something, then you go for that person. It's not about when you are going to ask a help. It's like you are going to ask a help when you need it, and after some time you forget the person what he did to you. It just feel very uncomfortable to the other person. It just feel like the person is being of no use. You are coming to him, you are asking the help, and you are going. It's not friendship. This friendship can be in other perspective. Maybe you can make a group of people who would be going to fight some other competition. There are different competition being held every day on different platform. Maybe you can make a group of people, good group of friends. You can go in different competition. You can fight for it. You can make amazing kind of friend circle where you can go, where you can hang out, where you can enjoy. The major thing, it's not always about you are talking about life. It's you are talking about the innovation. It's you are talking about the technologies and nothing else. So this is what I mean by friendship. There, like everyone has a good friends, everyone has better friends, some close friends, some have best friends. Everyone is knowing about like how this circle works on. Everyone has a great kind of scenarios as well. Like there is an incident that there was an incident that recently happened. Like one of my friend, he was not in contact with everyone from last few days or last few years. So recently he needed a help. He needed a help in some other way. He was going for a competition, and he needed something related to like some codes or some kind of thing. So he asked and help to a person. So like what he told, like he helped him every time he helped him every time, like whenever he needed. But that time he said that I can't help you. The person was knowing what actually the thing he want, and he was having those, but he didn't have. So this demotivates you. This demotivates the other person. So when you are in friend circle, so please make sure that you guys are going to motivate each other, you are going to care for each other, you are going to be happy for other people's success. Because after 2 years or 1.5 years, when he is going to place, you would be happy. When you are going to place, other person will be happy. So this is the scenario how it is going to work out. So kind of a clause for you guys for your friendship. Next one. Yeah, I told like I would be telling you a story, right? So here is something written. You have to get lost before you can be found. So this is the thing I wanted to tell. Can someone tell me what actually this statement means? Any kind of thing you want to tell, any kind of thing you want to read it. Anyone? You have 1 minute. Think of. So how many of you are here who have best friends? So please ask your best friend to reply this question. Yeah, anyone? Yeah, please.
In order to hit our highs, we need to first hit our lows.
Great words. Great words. Really inspired. Yeah, anyone else? Yeah, he want to speak. He is like this person who is taking hands on his ears. Yeah. Yeah, second. So basically, like what actually you imagine, like it is written, you have to get lost before you can be found.
It actually means that we should go through our levels to find what we actually like.
Yeah. So it's something you are copying out, right? No problem. But 10 on 10 for your confidence. Yeah. Here.
It can mean that we need to explore different aspects of ourselves, put ourselves in different situations just without a proper goal so that we can discover new things about ourselves and we can learn that.
Yeah. That could be a better answer as well. So anyone else? Yeah, you also. Yeah, please.
Sir, I would like to back it up with a saying. So it goes like this: when things appear to be falling apart, that is the time when all of the things are getting together to form a new you.
Okay.
So,
So,
so when I was in my second semester, the thing was like I was trying to explore on the field. So in second semester, my mother used to school me, what are you doing? You should be studying, you should be focusing on your studies. And by that time, I came across blockchain. I came across cryptocurrency. So I started to learn about those things. I developed a liking towards blockchain, and I've been studying for it since then, sir. So yes.
okay. So basically, it's like as you all told, like when you are at lowest, you need to place, like you need someone who can take you, who can guide you to other place. So like here, I want to tell you a story about myself. Like now, I wanted to introduce you about myself. It's been a time to introduce you right now. Now you have been heard a lot. Now it's an story. Maybe like AC is working on, you might get sleep, but listen to it. Like how I started my journey. Like I belong from a village area. Like it's been a village area in Uttar Pradesh. So like my father and mother is not aware about these all things, what the thing is going on, like what is this technology and what other things are. Like you can say they are not graduated, but they are graduated in other sense. They have a guidance, but that guidance led to me here. But that was motivation guidance. So like when I was in my like you guys. Hello. Yeah. So like most of you have like been to KG nurseries, right? I started my studies from first standard. So like when I was in a village, like there was not proper education. My father told like since he is like kind of interested towards politics, so it like he was like he don't want to be me to evolve in politics or to think to be this environment. He just wanted to me be far away from the place and to focus on my studies. He just wanted to learn the things. He just wanted me to learn new things, to acquire new things because he was not aware about those all things. So in my first standard, I went to a new place, to the other city, in the same state. So I started my journey in the like first year, first class. So the first class was like I was staying some place like far away from my father and mother. So it was like a place, new place. I have to survive a new place, and it was like whom I'm going to call and whom I'm going to ask for the needs if it is like in the night, and if I'm remembering them where I have to go. So this thing is the best part of my father. He gave me a strong point that I can be self-sufficient about myself, that I can start the journey, that I can be like motivated towards my work. He was always like, you don't need to stay at home here. If you are out from here, don't come back. It was not like don't come back in a anger mode. It was like come back with something special that you can hold in your life. So like it went like till 4th to 5th standard. I was like there in the other city. I was studying, and like in 4th standard, I failed in math subject. I was failed in math subject, and it was a final examination, and they said to me repeat the 4th standard, but I changed the school. I think the other way. I changed the school, so I went to other school in 5th standard. So till 10th. In 10th class, there was a kind of like personality that you know about yourself, right? Till 10th, you are knowing that what kind of person you are. I came to know about that I have a good leadership skill. And this leadership skill is a kind of inheritance from my father. So, like in 10th standard, I fought for the vice captain. I fought for the vice captain election, and you won't believe there were two candidates. One was opposite me and other was I. There was 1500 vote casted and 1437 vote I got. So this is the thing that I came to know, yeah, I can do this thing, this job very well. I can motivate people, I can influence people very well. I can make people to change their way of thinking. This is the way I can do. So till 10th it was going well, the studies was going well. Till 10th I was also attending the GP holder only, not more than that, okay, more than 10. So till 10th it was like that. In 11th it was time to decide which stream. Most confusing thing. So it was like I will take commerce. I just don't wanted to study this maths or something, this whole thing. So I was like, I will take commerce. And you won't believe, I told my father I am taking commerce. And what he told, what is commerce? I was like, just I have to do some calculation and something related to business and those all things. So he told, no, you need to do maths. I want to see you as engineer. So like, he was not actually knowing the actual meaning, what actually engineer would be doing, computer science engineer would be doing. He told, I want to see you as engineer. Okay, I said, okay. So I will be taking maths. Then what I did, I went to the school, I filled the form for commerce. So like it was like, I'm going to take commerce. Like that situation only, that's why commerce. So like after that, like few days, I like taking 1 month classes. I wanted to change my stream. I went to maths. Then I started physics. I started quantum physics. Like people are using to like learning NCRTs and those all things. I used to look over the quantum physics and other places. There's a part everyone, like every JE parent or everyone who's preparing for IIT goes Kota, right? How many of you are from Kota? Or how many have you been there in Kota? Kota. Okay. So like I also went Kota. There was a journey that I started in Kota, and I still remember the journey how I started. There was the first exam that I gave in Kota, and my rank was 13977, 13,977. So there were approximately only 15,000 students, and this was my first rank in that institute that I gave my first paper. I worked very hard. There was a person who was the topper of my class. I asked him help. I just went him. I just told him that I want to do friendship with you. He told me you don't deserve my friendship. I told that it was very certain. Like you feel bad when you are going with some good thinking and you want just guidance and other things, because no one was there to guide me how to do these all things and how to work on these all things. Because a similar situation is there, like you are sitting at a place and teacher is coming and speaking. He would be there for you for 5 to 10 minutes, not more than that. But when you need help, your friend can guide. So this was the main thing that I wanted to ask him, that I wanted to do friendship. But he told, no, you don't deserve my friendship. Then I was like, I will do much more better than you. 3 months, it took 3 months and I was the topper of that class. This is the way how I started my journey. Every time, how my friends motivated me, how the people surrounded by me motivated me to do this thing. It's all like what I believe, like when I look back, what I believe is like every time the people who are with me only supports me to be there, in a bad way, in a positive way. So that's why I took that topic dosti here. So like this was the way, and talking about the J examination. I will not tell you this truth. No, the J thing is like little bit very personal. It's not about like getting rank, or it's not being about selected. So that was the other thing. And you won't believe I was not knowing about VIT. When I was preparing for JE, I was not knowing about VIT. I came to know about VIT Vellore. I was not knowing about VIT Bhopal. So like there was like a scenario, like I wanted to join a college. So from somewhere I came to know about VIT Bhopal, and I wanted to join VIT Bhopal. So I came here. The person who was there was taking those things, like in the first day I still remember there was a faculty and he was there to guide that which kind of branch you are going to take, and counseling thing was going on. And the thing he asked me, what's your VT rank? And I said, sir, what is VT? Yeah, I was not knowing. I didn't get VT examination. So he asked me, what's your JMIN? So I told this is the thing, and this is my JMIN rank, and this is the thing that I achieved in J Advanced. He told, you should go VIT with me. You will be getting CSC code. I told, no, I want to start my journey here. I don't want to be like someone who is standing in the queue, who is there, like of the same kind of the thing, because I would not be getting the opportunity there. I would not be getting the same opportunity because there are different people, like more better person would be there. I just wanted to start it from here. I want to take it forward. So he told me that gave me 2 minutes. He gave a call, and after that he told that you are the last student that would be getting a seat in AIA. And I told sir, I asked sir, like, sir, what this branch is all about. He told that it is something related to only quantum physics. So I told, okay, I will be taking that branch. When I took the branch, I was here. There was like different scenarios. I fall many times. Like many times I fall. Like now you can say like I'm standing here, like very smiling. But the thing that I fall for, like it was like sometime I gave my 100%, but I didn't achieve that. I gave my 101%, but I didn't achieve that. So these all things got me, like you can say, depression and anxiety. Everyone goes through. This is one of the major things that everyone, like it's in everyone's face. But the best thing is how you fight through these things, how you fight through your depression and anxiety. So like when I was there, like when I was going through this phase, like I wanted to keep myself alone. I don't wanted to surround with anyone because it's like you're spoiling the other people mood. So I have been, like the college was closed here in the December. The college was closed in January, like when we are here, like this January only, it was closed. And like it was like everyone is going home. I said no, I have to be staying here. I stayed in Asta, the nearby place. I stayed in Asta for 6 months to actually figure out what I am. How can I fight through these things? How can I stand again? Like I fall, like I was very deep, like I fall very badly. I was not having like that confidence to stand again. So like it was, like I lost many hackathons, I lost many competitions, I lost even I lost one of the examination as well. So it was like, how would we are standing? I was only occupied with the skills. I was only occupied with networking. I was only occupied with working with people with other time zone. So this depression and anxiety was the 6-month thing that I worked on. I was living alone in Astra. There was a place I started meditation, yoga, and other things, and I stood up again. And this time the result is Cisco. And the Cisco is all actually I was dreaming for from a long time. Yeah, next. So, any questions? Anything you guys want to ask? Anything? Yeah. So like any question, you can ask anything related to me, anything, any personal question you can ask. I'm open to any question. Can you take that mic? They are talking to them. Yeah, that black t-shirt. No, black t-shirt was steady. Oh. Can you please stand? Yeah, what's your name?
Siddharth.
Okay, Siddharth. So you are from?
I'm from UP. You can say Meerut.
Where? UP from where?
UP. You can say Meerut.
Okay, you're from Meerut.
Yeah.
So that's a better place, right?
Yeah.
Every day something is going on.
No, not like that.
Okay, so tell me something about yourself, like that these people should remember outside this auditorium.
Yeah.
Tell me something.
Basically, my thing is that you can say I'm a little bit tough related to my family member, or you can say if I say that if I'm talking about me, then my journey is like a harder process because I'm a dropout. I dropped in a 12th, and after it I'm here. I dropped for a JE, and I got a little bit lower rank, around 92%. And that's a hard movement for me. And after it, I came here and starting this journey of a CSE core. This is doing something harder and working for it every day. You know, around me.
Yeah, okay. So basically, like, believe me, this thing, you are a dropper.
Yep.
You have that benefit. You are much more matured the person who is sitting in this room. You are one more year matured, and you like, believe me, it's not always about IIT or JEE. It's all about you. It's all about you, how you look the thing, that how you are going to pursue the things. It's only about those things. Because most of them have given IIT paper, but once you are like started achieving something, believe me, I was in a batch of 30 people, 29 are there in IIT. And right now, I am the highest paid student among those IITians. So this is the thing, you don't know where you are going to be tomorrow. So you don't need to fear about you are dropper or what you are. You belong from what places. Make sure the people should remember that place by your name and nothing else. Anyone else? Yeah. Can you give mic to him? Orange. His name is Prakash. Yeah.
You said you were working on something in Ashta, like 6 months you worked on yourself.
1 minute. We met previously somewhere. You're from Drama Club?
No.
Okay, no problem.
You said you were working on yourself for the 6 months in Ashta. So what was your experience in Ashta like? What did you do?
Okay, so like very good question. Like maybe this answer won't satisfy you, but the thing is like my daily to daily routine. If you wanted to know my daily to daily routine, like every night it was like I tried to sleep, but I was not able to. Because sometime when reality hit hard, you are not knowing what actually it wants from you. It lead to you some sleepless night, something other than things. The thing that actually motivated me, like it's like you used to remember the people, you used to remember the other incident. So what should you do? Like it's like if someone is, you are remembering someone, you are remembering your family. What should you do that time? What I did, I used to start like taking some new concepts, like in the machine learning field. I wanted to do those things. I used to start taking new projects. I started to working on the new project, and you won't believe when I started working on these things, I used to be like I don't need sleep. I wanted to work on the projects. Another thing is like I used to be fat. I used to be fat when I was in first year. I was 100 kg, but in that 6 months, I lost approximately 30 kg. That was the self thing that I was working on the self care. And believe me, self love is much more important. Anyone else? Yeah, please come on. I want to interact with you. How are you?
Nice.
Okay. So, tell me something about yourself.
So my name is Prakash, and I really don't have many friends. I've been alone from so many times, and I have so many anxiety issues. But now I'm trying to make friends and interact with everyone, new people.
Okay, so like I would like to tell you something. We recently met, but it was some other place. Don't want to take it. So like this person is very good. This person is very good. I interacted with him like approximately 45 minutes, and every time he was giving reasons to not do a thing. I gave him only a single reason to stay, right? I only gave him single reason to stay, and he told, yeah, I would be staying on this thing. He told that friends thing. Yeah, friends are important. If you are there, if he is there for someone, you should be there for him, no matter what the situation is. Like these all things plays an important role because we are doing this like different subjects every semester. So you need to be aware about the person's anxiety and other things, what he is going through, and what he is hiding from you. You should be aware as a friend so that you can help him. Not 0%, at least 10% you can help. So that 10% can lead to something different. So this is what I wanted to tell. And other one, anyone else? Yeah, here. Yeah. 1 minute.
भैया आई वांटेड टू आस्क कि जैसे हॉस्टल में है तो आप टाइम कैसे मैनेज करते थे? कभी फ्रेंड्स के साथ हैंग करे तो काम रह जाता है, काम करे तो फ्रेंड्स के साथ हैंग आउट करना रह जाता है.
So basically, I wanted to tell you that I studied before examination when I was in hostel. So I will tell you, I used to come here 8:30. Like basically, my classes started 8:30 and it used to get over by 2:50. After 2:50 till 6:30. No, that time it was 7:30. In time was 7:30 till 7:30. I was sitting here at UB. Like there was a group of people. Every time when I wanted to go, someone was stopping me to go. Like the best thing about the time management, I would like to tell that I learned. Like when you are going to hostel, okay? So like when you are into hostel, there are different like scenarios that you would be going for lunch, you would be going for snacks. It is timely done, I know, but the thing is that is not done timely. That is studies. Some people are there who used to take snaps at 1 a.m. in the night that they are studying. They want to console themselves. They are studying, but the thing is, it's not about snap. It's not about showing. It's about how you are going to start it. So regarding the time management. Regarding a time management, the best thing that you can do is you can start giving at least 1 hour to 1.5 hours to your studies. Believe me, no one is giving 30 minutes also these days. Before examination, no one is going to give 30 minutes. There are some people who used to fight, right? There are some people who used to move to other place, other room. Birthdays are the biggest thing. You used to celebrate in the hostels, right? So it's birthday, like it's his birthday at 12. So we would be getting ready by 8 with all our objects and other things so that we can celebrate his birthday. So this is the main thing if you talk about this time management. So the time management that you can work on is like at least you should start for 1.5 hours every day. Because right now you also know the truth, you would be not giving 30 minutes also continuously. So if you start 1.5 hours per day, so you'll be getting that time, that shift wise time to how to manage your time. Yeah, next question. Same question. Okay. Here.
How to spot fake friends?
Yeah. Sorry. Can you come again?
How to spot fake friends?
Fake friends. Nice. Very nice. So these fake friends, like you will find everywhere. Like they would be standing with you. They would be talking very softly to you. But after some time, if they are with some other people, they will be telling, no, you don't deserve this thing. Like, I am giving an example. Maybe I should take my example?
Yes.
Yeah. So, like, when I was sitting, like, for this placements only place, like, there was one of my friend, okay? So, is this being recording? So, I will not take the name, okay? So, like, I will be telling you a thing. Okay, so the thing I would be telling you, best thing is that when we all were sitting in a room, we were giving the paper, Cisco paper, he was also sitting there. We did the same answer. Like my code was not running, first code was also not running, his code running. And the same thing, what happened, like when he asked me about the MCQ. I was writing my code, but I gave him all the MCQ answers. There was only 10 minutes left. So I did this thing. We wrote the same answer, but the same thing is like, it was not his day. He was not qualified for the next round. Then other day the interview happened. So the 4 rounds of the interview we went through. So after being placed, I came to know that he said that Om doesn't deserve to be placed before me. Like, in front of me, he would be very good. In front of me, he would be like very loving. He would be like, I would be standing here, he would be saying, why you are standing, sit down. He would be giving his chair to sit down. So this is the thing he would be saying from like front, but from back it is something else. So now, how to deal with this? Best thing, ignore. Ignore the situation, ignore the other things. Just keep in touch, just follow what he wants, just give him. Never expect anything, because expectations are the very best or the very worst thing of life. The very worst thing of life, and expectation can lead to nowhere. It can expel the moment that you are living right now. So these all things are the best answer I could say. You should ignore this person, and you should just be in touch till you want it, and nothing else, until they want it.
What is your GMS and G Advanced rank, and why did you choose BIT?
No, so basically I don't want to answer this question. It's like a different story. No, sorry.
So why did you choose BIT Bhopal?
I chose VIT Bhopal because I will be getting friends like him, or friends like him, a good group of people. I will be getting good group of people. So that's the main reason behind it.
As you said, you can get a VIT Bangalore. So why do you choose?
Because I found that climate is very good here in VIT Bhopal. So this is the main reason.
Why didn't you go for other colleges?
Like as I told, I only gave the examination of JMS in advance. So I came to know that VIT Bhopal is here, and from my home, Bhopal is very far. Who is going to Vellore? And even I don't like South Indian foods. Sorry. No, like it's very nice. The dosa and other things are very nice, but any else? Anyone want? Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed the session. Thank you for being a wonderful audience. So just a simple question. Any feedback? Any feedback you want to give? And also one thing. Every time any club conducts any event, you should follow that event, because out of the room you will be getting with different ideas. So this plays a major important role. And talking about data science club, I had a very strong connection with data science club, because when my turn got over in AI club, so the people who started this club, churches and other people, they came to me how to start a club and how to do these all things. I told them there's an AI club, you can start with data science club. I'd be happy to help any club because I'm not occupied by any club right now. So I gave them word, and I stood on word, and that's the reason they all are doing great, and there's a great leadership skill in the club, and this thing leads to the club a great success. So thank you guys, everyone. Okay.
We really treasure your presence. Thank you so much for enhancing our knowledge. It was amazing learning so many new things and tips from you. Thank you once again. Next, I would like to thank our dynamic management team who handled every single thing with perfection. We really appreciate your hard work and dedication to the last moment.
Now, last but not the least, I would like to thank the audience and everyone else who made this event a grand success. We couldn't have done this without you guys. Thank you so much.
I request you all to form a queue and disperse accordingly. Please sign at the paper at the end to get OD.
Also, the venue for the DSA contest has been now shifted to AB003. All the registered participants are supposed to report there. Thank you.
Everyone for the contest reach to 003 and please